cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dog. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mind, you think you.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Y'all, I know I just got off of here, but I just seen this. So I was like, listen, I got time, so let's talk about it. Latasha Scott, y'all know I review Basketball Wives, and Tammy Roman has entered the chat. So let's get into what Tammy Roman had to say. But before we do that, let's get into the business of this channel. If you want to join my tribe, please stay on my side. Go ahead and subscribe. Turn on your notifications. Make sure you turn them on all so you get notified every time I go live. Like the video, share the video, comment in the chat. But also, after the video is over with, comment in the comment section, y'all. Get your boy back into the algorithm. Let's play the intro, and then let's get back into it. Let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
And we are back. What's going on, y'all? Let me say what's up to people that's already in the chat. What's going on to Miss Wilson? What's going on to a Silver Diamond? Auntie Child, Auntie Tammy coming through with the word, okay? What's going on, Q? I mean, she boom. What's going on to Tracy? What's going on? Y'all know, first of all, y'all know I have a love-hate relationship with Tammy. But when Tammy is right, Tammy is right, okay? If I don't want to be held accountable as a person, it would look like Tamika Scott, okay? At this point, everybody has moved on to their own corners, doing their own damn things. And here Tamika is, Latasha is, I'm sorry, Tamika, I did not mean to say Tamika. Here Latasha is making more excuses and still having no understanding. And it's as simple as 1, 2, 3, boo. It's simple as 1, 2. You sung the words to the damn song, okay? But here we go, okay? What's going on, Quincy? Shout out to my people over there onto the Facebook. Y'all, so I did see this. Hey, what's going on, Cindy? I will drop the link for you if you want to come up here. And what's going on to the candy shop? If you want to come up, I'll drop the link for you as well. Y'all, what is going on with Latasha? Okay, because I'm confused. I don't have any understanding. And it's not as simple as 1, 2, 3. What's going on, KFB? Yeah, what's going on? Look, I was like, if something happened, I'm gonna come back. So I'm back. But what is going on with her? Like, does she not understand? Well, maybe she doesn't understand. I don't know, but something is just not sitting right with me right here. So she did an interview today. Let's pull it up here so we can all see it. If you guys have not already seen it, which I'm sure you have, everybody's been reporting on it today. But you know what? I got off work late. I got off of work and I'm reporting the shit I got to report because I want to. The people said they would hear what I want to say about it, so I'm gonna report it. Okay. What's going on, John? What's going on, John? Hey, Toria just was announcing, it's announced by Quad, she is not on this season. We just talked about this. We just talked about this on the last live. So what is going on with like? Is the gospel music not gospel musicking for her? Does the elevator not go all the way to the top for her? Because for one thing, for certain, two things for sure, she's on here blaming everybody, okay? And she's covering for her man. I don't think she's covering for her man because let me tell you something. When you sign a contract with Mona Scott Young, you already know what time of day it was. Nene said, well, you know what time of day it is, okay? You knew what time it was. We know what kind of production that Mona Scott Young puts together. So why in the world would you know what, Monique, hit him.
See, when you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite.
The clown comes back to bite. You came onto this show to promote that gospel album. You had no intentions of promoting an Xscape anything. Shay-B is so right. Nothing seems to be lining up. Nothing. No, it is not. She having a public narcissist breakdown. If it's even called a breakdown. It's just called being Latasha Scott. You would think that her mom wouldn't stand for Rocky's antics with that, with what she's endured with her own ex-husband. You're right, but something is going on. And what's going on is that Latasha came onto the show to promote this gospel album, this deal that she got, and then she got duped. Because that's not what the show was about. The show was not about Latasha splitting from the group. It was about Latasha. It was about Xscape and SWV. And we're going to get into Tammy Roman's breakdown of this, which she did an amazing, shout out to Tammy Roman. Amazing job breaking this down. But she's her own worst enemy, and apparently she's hit rocky bottom. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What she do now, and what did Tammy? We're about to get into what Tammy said, because Tammy gave a word. Tammy said, Tammy did what the Lord loves. She told the truth. Okay. I'm not listening to Latasha. We will call her Latasha. Gospel album. How can you act like you're singing for God when you're married to a demon and you help him steal your sister's money and money from the group? Girl, bye. Latasha. She wanted the top billing and she's destroying it on her own. Even with what Tamika came out with, Tasha had all the opportunity in the world to show what God loves, the truth. She didn't do it. She couldn't do it. Let's get into this interview, okay? It says, this is from the Neighborhood Talk. It says, ooh, Latasha blames Mona Scott Young in production as the reason she was dragged every week for Queens of R&B show. Shame on her. Now, it's been everybody's fault but Latasha's fault. Everybody's fault, okay? Latasha cannot take responsibility to save her life. Let's see what Latasha had to say if you haven't already seen it. Oh, wait. It's on mute. Oh, let me refresh it.
You do another, is it going to be a part 2 of this reality show? It's not going to be part 2 for me.
It won't be a part 2 for you because it hasn't been a part 1 for you. This was Latasha's, this was not the, what is it, the Queens of R&B? This was Latasha going gospel for you, okay? You never was on part 1, ma'am, okay? You were here to promote that gospel album. And look where it got you. Let's keep going.
Like, no, I mean, when you come and you say 2 supergroups are going to be celebrated and it does not end that way, like you got.
They definitely celebrated. SWV and Xscape. But what happened was you came with another agenda because it was supposed to be celebrating Xscape and SWV and Latasha's solo project. It was supposed to be celebrating SWV and Xscape, but somewhere from all of this came Latasha's solo project. Take accountability for what you did.
Got everybody beefing on social media. The nerve.
Does Mona have everybody beefing on social media, Latasha? Or do you? Is it Mona? Now, we can blame Mona for a lot of things. I mean, we can literally make a full list of things we can blame Mona for. But for this, oh, boo, you did this by yourself. You did this by yourself. No one can be blamed for what happened on this show but you. Tori says, plus it was the way she had blocked her sister after what she done to her sister. How could she even justify Latasha? When you write, Toria, you just write, you know? Don't blame nobody else for what you did.
Of a black production company with Mona Me coming in and not celebrating black women. It's just.
Now, y'all, I'm going to say something. Y'all ain't probably going to like it. And you know what I've already been in trouble for before. I'm going to say it again today. Whenever this whole, support the black woman stuff comes up, y'all be the ones tearing each other down. And on this show, you tore your own sister down. As a matter of fact, before the show, you stole money from your sister. Not like $100, $50, $20, $1, $100, $200, $500. Over $30,000. But you want Mona to celebrate and support black women when you are literally stealing from your black sister. Make it make sense, okay? The math is not mathing. Thank you, Not Your Twins Mama. She doesn't celebrate black women. Mona has never been known for celebrating black women. So I don't even know why Latasha thought that. Have you not seen Love and Hip Hop? Let's keep going.
Just tearing down, and the whole time, out of 7 women, I was being attacked every single day. So
your sister, you were being torn down every single day. Meanwhile, your sister was paying taxes on money you stole from her every single day. Can somebody make the math math? Because the math ain't mathing. Can someone make the math math? I'm not understanding. Hey, Nola, that heifer stole 3 times. Not the heifer. The heifer stole 3 times that we know about. Leahy without saying the real owl. Okay, because so let's come on. Hello, what's going on, Mary? What's going on? Y'all, this is when you want. Latasha should make a class about how to be the victim. Because, baby, she is victiming. Okay? This is how you become a victim when you are clearly not the victim. Okay? Toria says, Nacho, that Rocky has the gift of gab, and he is a manipulated person, just like he tells her what to say. And he told the promoter he will get all the girls for a tour. Send mail. My wife will get them. There's not a true accounting of what's been stolen. The kickbacks, and how many promoters they did this is still unknown. She is horrible. She's a horrible victim. She's a horrible victim, and no one believes you, ma'am. She's trying to sell this story so bad, y'all. Like it's crazy.
So it's just that thing for me. Like when you say you're gonna do something, we should be able to do it. And I think the fans have been slighted, you know, and shame on her, shame on the production.
The fans are slighted because of you. You. Not because of Mona, not because of Candy, not because of Tamika, not because of Tiny, not because of SWV. The fans are slighted because of you, ma'am. Because of you.
For doing that. We didn't get to a tour. We didn't get to music. As a
Y'all didn't get to a tour or music because you came on with that damn gospel album. So you got to music. They were all planning a whole damn tour, but SWV couldn't even be involved with it because you caused so much damn drama. So don't blame Mona. And the crazy part is, I'm taking it from Mona damn Scott. Don't blame Mona on what you did.
I have reservations, of course I did. But when she started to say, hey, we're going to celebrate y'all going to do a tour, we're going to talk about how you do a show, how you got to do the wardrobe and the music. I'm like, that's beautiful, because sometimes you do have banter back and forth with that. But when you come in and I'm being attacked every day and it never got to the music, it's like, what was this all about? And
we know it was about your gospel album, Latasha. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? It was about your gospel album. It was never about the group. I feel bad for SWV. Well, kind of I don't, but I do a little bit. She is horrible. Okay. Nah, she needs to attend a class for lying because she's Rocky is the gangster version of Hotel Hope. I know what that is. I don't watch that show, but I know what you're talking about. Instinct Attitude. They try to get to the music. Multiple times. Or should I say gangster cracked out version? Interesting. Shoulder shimmy. She's always the victim. I can't like she's always the victim. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
None of the things that happened until we started filming. None of the craziness.
So before you stole your sister's money, you were okay with the fact that no one knew about it. You were okay with the fact that they weren't addressing it. Because that's what it sounds like to me. Like you were okay with the fact that no one was actually calling me on my shit before the show started filming. But when the camera started rolling, because I mean, you were a part of that big old scandal with Candy, and you were okay with that. But all of a sudden, nothing was happening until the camera started rolling. Listen, I need you to stop calling Latocha great value product. Listen, that's what it is. I don't know why she keeps doing this. Cindy, we're going to get to what Tammy Roman had to say because Tammy dropped some great advice. And I'm not even Team Tammy, but when I'm giving Tammy credit is definitely due. How many of the other promoters over the years did he do the same thing to? That we just don't know. Yet Mona did nothing to her. She did not steal from her sister. It was about her, not her group. Liar. Mona couldn't present what was given. The true story came out. Tasha, you are the reason Xscape broke up. You're the reason Xscape isn't touring as a quartet. And you stole AOE. Like the fact that she doesn't understand this, and you have a song called Understanding, and it said it's as simple as 1, 2, 3. Latasha, we need to talk. Like, call me. Call me. Victim, how does she fix her mouth to even say these things? When her lips is moving, she is telling another lie. What's going on, Tracy? Her body language is even different. She has her entourage, and they didn't even speak to her sister. Shame. Shame.
So it's like, was it set up? What do we do this for? I'm definitely a part of Xscape. I created the name. That's the mothership.
Why does she keep bringing up that she created the name Xscape? Like, okay, but you also are the person who destroyed Xscape. I would stop saying that. That doesn't give you any credibility. It doesn't make it sound any better. It actually makes it sound worse that you even created a name for a group of people that you didn't even give a fuck about. And yes, Q, I agree with you. She sounds delusional. Matter of fact, she doesn't sound delusional. She is delusional. If she calls you, you better hang up so that you don't want that. Let's keep going.
That's where I come from. I will never forget where I come from. But it's time for me to do music.
The interviewer is like, I'm like, if I was interviewing her, I would be doing the same. Like, girl, I don't believe shit you're saying. So,
I've always wanted to do music. I know Candy didn't want to do music because she always felt like if we didn't surpass what we did in the beginning, then don't do it. But when
and see, now why did she have to bring? I don't understand why she drew Candy into this conversation, because they didn't ask her about Candy. So why would she even drag Candy's name into this conversation? It's time to get back to the music, and I don't care about the money. I just care about the music. Well, girl, if you cared about the music, you would have been doing the music before Candy brought you back to a platform where people actually listen to the shit that you came to. And I think that maybe Todd was, y'all are in cohorts, because maybe this is a scheme that he set up for you to come to us with the bullshit. Because we don't believe it. What Candy said was, it was real shit. Don't tarnish the legacy. That's real. Y'all went out with a bang. Don't fuck it up. So for you to even bring this up to me is like, why does Candy have to always be a part of everything that you talk about? You argue with your sister about the money that you stole. Tell us about when you write in the chat. Tell us when you want to divorce this man who stole from your sister. Let's talk about that. She did not come up with that name by herself. If not for her daddy, you would not even been in a group. And the interviewer seems like she doesn't believe. She doesn't. Nobody believes what she's saying. I think they're like, it's like watching the circus. Deflection. Candy is her other scapegoat outside of her sister. Bet she don't throw a tiny name around like that. She won't. She can't. Hey, what's going on, Miss Drea? Let's get back into it.
When I'm doing music, it's never predicated on sales. It's because I'm passionate about what I do. So the other girl,
it's not predicated on sales because nobody's going to buy it. We saw you go solo, and nothing that you made before this was a hit. So of course it's not about sales. You know it's not going to be a hit. You chose gospel music as a scapegoat to even get the sales that you're going to get.
Girls was like, no, we, don't fall victim to what she's saying. I want to do music. So that's why I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first question is, will you do another? Is it going to be a part 2?
Okay, so let's move on to, so Tammy Roman enters the chat. Shout out to Tammy Roman. Let's read these comments real quick. Nacho, don't forget she said Tiny was too nasally for the song, and hours and hours and hours in the studio. And did she tell Tamika and Tiny to go have babies? Lies. Rocky clamoring for a check. She has to bring Candy in because she takes whatever opportunity she has to talk bad about Candy. That girl is so jealous of Candy. Nothing godly about that chick. Stop hiding behind God. Period. Again, she made a gospel album because that's the only thing that's going to work for her. So Tammy Roman enters the chat. Now, shout out to Tammy Roman because she lays out the layout for Latasha. Okay. Latasha. Tammy's talking to you. Tammy Roman right here. She's talking to you. And I think you might want to take these notes. So let's go down the line. Tammy says at some point you have to take a step back and say, one, I'm sorry. I could get up and just leave from that. I could literally get up from this desk and walk out of my room and be done. Because, I mean, let's start there. Number two, my sister didn't know about the checks. I was in a tight. My husband set up a hustle and I didn't oppose. Now, you know what I also thought about this, y'all. Let's give Latasha the benefit of the doubt. Let's say she didn't know what Rocky was doing. Rocky did this by himself. Okay. Let's go back to Tammy Roman rule. Step number one, apologize. Apologize. All this, my sister didn't know about the checks. I was in a tight. My husband set up a hustle and I didn't oppose. Or maybe I just didn't know. Step number one, I'm sorry. We can start there. Three, I can make payments to pay you back. And you know what? Before I do, go back to step one. I'm sorry. Tammy is dropping jewels. She's dropping jewels here, guys. Okay. Silver Diamond says, yep, God don't like ugly, jealousy, or envy. Not Mama says, no, SoDebNair. She told us she knew everything. I'm just saying, I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. Okay. They have open communication about everything. Listen, I'm just giving her the benefits of the doubts. Okay. 4, I really don't like Candy, and she doesn't care for me, and that's okay. But we made history together, and I'm professional enough to make this bread now. And you know what else? Go back to step one, and I'm sorry. Latasha, girl, somebody share this with her. She needs to hear this. Because every step so far starts with, I'm sorry. And I really don't like Candy. And she doesn't care for me. And that's okay. But we made history together. And I'm professional enough to make this bread now. I'm sorry. I can make payments to pay you back. I'm sorry. I did not know that you didn't know about the checks. I was in the tight. My husband set up a hustle. And I didn't oppose. It all starts with point number one. I'm sorry. Let's go to number 5. I did the show to use a platform. For my solo project. I sing Love and Hip Hop. I knew what time it was. I'm sorry. Ain't no way she ain't seen Love and Hip Hop. Number 6, my husband cheated, and I'm a stick beside him. I'm sorry. Tammy, you was on to something here. Number 7, God blessed me with Xscape, so I'm going to honor that journey. A compromise for me is I won't sign on the overly sexualized songs, but who can I run to? I'm sorry. And you know why she could have done this? Y'all remember when Salt and Pepper was on the show with SWV and Salt went and do the songs with Pepper? She did that. Salt did that. Coco, she didn't want to sing the songs with SWV because she did the gospel music. She did that. Latasha, she bamboozled the girls. And the fact that her and Coco are, getting close, whatever they got going on right now, Coco could have told her, girl, I did that too. I didn't want to sing them songs. Now Coco's singing them, but She didn't want to do it. She needs some humble pie. She's getting humble pie every day. Yes, Nikki, Tammy, 100 Tammy. She both faced lied on Miss Diane, Tiny's mom, by saying what Tiny's mom said wasn't true. Basically calling Miss Diane was a liar. Do I have that on here? I don't even have it. I mean, I need to put that on here. I'm about to play Nene's clip. You never can win when you're playing dirty. You can't. Hell just froze over because I agree with Ted. See what I'm saying? Toria, see what I'm saying? And you know I don't be agreeing with Tammy. But Tammy's on point. Number 8, my gospel album is titled Let He Without Sin. Latasha, the math ain't mathing, boo. The math ain't mathing. The math ain't mathing. And I'm saying mathing on purpose. I know it's mathing, but I'm saying mathing on purpose. Let's get back to the last one. I'm going to stop doing interview. I'm going to stop doing interview. Tammy, if you ain't done nothing right in your life, boo, you did this whole entire thing. I'm going to stop doing interviews and add to the back of it. I'm sorry, okay? Latasha, stop doing interviews. This is not even the only one that I've seen recently, guys. She's still doing interviews. There was a guy that she did an interview with, and literally, the guy was being positive, trying to like really guide her in a really great direction. Go over to Mim's channel because Mim's actually played the video from the guy. And Latasha, she can't. It's like that. The like the what is it? Something regurgitation, whatever. Where you can't help, like just Tamika stole candy. I can't say candy. Candy hated me. Mona Scott, like she can't help it. Stop doing interviews. Okay? It's not looking good for you. We're tired at this point. We are all tired of you in these damn interviews, okay? Shout out to Tammy Roman, y'all, once again. I don't give her a lot of props because I be having a lot of issues with stuff that Tammy Roman be doing. But when she's right, I'm going to give Tammy her damn flowers when she's right. Tammy was on point with all 9 of these steps. Okay? What's going on, Moesha Standing Cat? I haven't seen you in a minute. What's going on, boo? Hell has frozen over. Yes. That's for me and Tori because we don't deal with the bull. Okay. What's going on, Sheila? What's going on to Chrislyn? Nikki says the only reason why some people are taking Latasha's side is because they don't like candy, and that is very true. And they're not seeing clearly. That's true. Please stop doing these damn interviews. Period. Mayor says that would be too much like right. And she's been lying so long, it's second nature to her. Yes, yes. What's going on, Zelina? Listen, at the end of the day, Latasha, we heard what you had to say. We don't believe you. Okay? And no matter how many interviews that you do, your sister showed us receipts of your husband signing his name on the back of a check that didn't belong to him. Okay? So stop doing these interviews. This is an intervention. Stop doing interviews about this and talk about your I'm going to say you're dead, but that's not even right. Start talking about your gospel album and leave it alone. Xscape did an interview and they didn't talk about any of this stuff anymore because it's over. We know the truth, allegedly. Okay? We've seen the receipts. You haven't produced any. Stop doing interviews. It's making it worse. We can't listen to you sing gospel music when you're a thief. And if you ain't, your husband is, and you're supporting it. Stop doing interviews. Somebody said this to Latasha. Yeah, thank you so much, Tori. Like and share this video. It really needs to make its way to that liar. Okay. She's not doing nothing but digging herself a deeper hole. Give it up and stop causing. She looks foolish. I agree. She needs to talk only about her album, and that's it. Don't talk about nothing else with the album. Nothing. Nothing. I bet if she stopped doing interviews, we wouldn't even be talking about her anymore. And that's very true of it. But she needs us to talk about her. I haven't heard nothing from SWV other than the tour with Drew Hill and whoever else, and Jodeci. And Jodeci. She's too much of a narcissist to stop doing interviews, Ella, and that's what it is. Nobody give. She's putting fuel on the fire. She's actually putting fuel on a burnt out fire. Xscape has moved on. We have all moved on, but here she is again. Talking about Candy never wanted to do music because she wanted to mess up the legacy. Well, isn't that about right? Like, don't mess up your legacy. I would love to see your facial expressions with her telling you that. Because I can't hide them. I can't. I'm sorry. It wouldn't happen. The Virgo in me, it will not happen. Listen, Tammy Roman, girl, shout out to you for laying out the platform. The steps. This is like going to an AA meeting. A LA meeting. Liars Anonymous. Okay. A Liars Anonymous meeting for Latasha Scott. A DA meeting. A Delusional Anonymous meeting. A NA meeting. A Narcissist Anonymous meeting for Latasha. Because she needs one of those meetings, if not all of them. But the steps that you gave her, oh man, you was on point. Okay. Everything that you said, I stand 10 toes down on everything. Hirsch, nobody. If Xscape responds back to Latasha, she can't get mad. They can't. She can't. Nobody's going to listen to what she has to say about that pop gospel album. They know she is not godly at all. The gospel community does not want her around. And it's not even a gospel album. It's not gospel. Latasha, we were all rooting for, well, we were. I think the best thing that Tyra Banks said after that was learn from this. Learn from this. Because what's happening? It's like you just dig in this hole. You just digging and digging and digging and digging until you just gonna bury your own damn self, man. We're tired of it. We want to move on. It's time. Write the check. This is time at the end of the sermon when you did the collection. Write that check to your sister. Give her her money. Get on those taxes. Give her her money. Stop talking about Candy. If it wasn't for her, you wouldn't be back on TV. We watched you on R&B Divas. Most people forgot about you. Stop biting the hand who feeds you. Covering lies with more lies. Child, I can't. We're all waiting for you to write Tamika her check. We're all waiting for you to stop talking about Candy and start talking about your album. We're all waiting for you to hold your husband accountable. You have open communication, allegedly. Communicate. Because what we all need is understanding. It's so simple as 1, 2, 3. Understanding is what we need. Latasha, that's all I got for you, girl. That's all I got. The only ones who brought Latasha's album is her mother, son, Rocky, and people that don't like Candy. Nikki said that. Nikki said that. And you know what? I believe her. God is not pleased. In fact, I think in one of the 10 Commandments it says, "Thou shalt not steal." And you're helping your husband steal from your sister. Thou shalt not lie. You lie to your group members. You lie to your sister. You lie to us. We don't believe you. What we need is understanding. How can we even communicate if we don't even understand what you say? Latasha, please get it together. And if you need a layout of how to get this together, Tammy laid it out for you, ma'am. She laid it out. She needs Jesus for real. The formula, look, if you missed it, the formula is laid out for you right here. So simple as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Understanding is what we need. Okay. And don't forget her mom, Liz, and the mom's a liar. Whew. Latasha, make it right. Make it right. Yo, that's all I got for y'all. That's all I got. I just had to come to get the sermon of the good Lord. I came to tell what God loves, and that's the truth. And when Tammy laid it out, I feel like we should talk about it, okay? Latasha, everything that you need, it came from this live. Who can I run to? The bank to pay my sister her money because who can I run to when I need my paycheck is my sister who done stole shit. Oh my God. That's who you can run to. It's the bank. Man, Give your sister her money back and pay those taxes. We are tired of you. We are tired. We are all literally tired. Don't do another damn interview. Not one more that deals with this group. Okay? Because at least we had a good laugh. Yes, Shavy. Yes. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the bank and pay your sister. Okay. To the Xscape beat. Just pay it. Just pay it. Silence is definitely golden. Oh, God. Do you want to, like I want you to pay your sister. The songs that you sung, they give you the formula of what to do. That's like telling her to run, not walk to the next interview. Yeah, I gotta play my commercial for my kids one time because y'all, this has been an entire mess. Yeah, I'm doing a fundraiser over for my channel for my students next year for their uniforms. We're almost at our goal. We're really close to $500. We're trying to reach $723. We're asking to donate $7.23. Here's the commercial, and then we'll get right back to it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy SoDebNair, and I'm here to talk to you guys about something that I think is so fantastic. Remain Teachable, one of my subscribers, is graduating on July the 23rd, and she came up with something I think is so amazing and something that is going to help my students out so much. We are trying to raise $723. This $723 will go to my students' uniforms for the 2023-2024 school year. So what we're asking is that you donate $7.23. If we can reach this, it would be so amazing. It'd be so helpful for my students to get uniforms because some kids only have one polo, one pair of pants, and thought this was so amazing. And I'm so excited about this. We already have donations already, but I'm hoping that you guys help us reach this goal by July the 23rd. So again, you can log on to SoDebNair.com, drop that $7.23, and we will make sure that you guys get to find out their end results by July the 23rd. Thank you so much in advance, and let's do it. All right? I'm out, y'all. Bye. All right, thank you guys in advance for everybody who's already been donating. You know, this was just a public service announcement for Latasha. This is no longer a little secret between you and Rocky. We know now, okay? Pay Tamika her money, okay? Stop doing interviews. Go through step 1 through 9 what Tammy gave you. And get off of Beyonce's internet with this, okay? Because the math not mathing, okay? Get somebody else to do it, okay? We're done. So I thank you guys for joining me for this. I'm about to watch Basketball Wives. I love you guys so much for joining me tonight. Y'all, when I get off of here, please get into the comment section, not in the chat, in the comment section. Leave a smiley face, some kind of emoji, something to help your boy get back into the algorithm. I'm going to sign off. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for my Basketball Wives review with Cindy C. I'm out, y'all. Bye.
Did it, I 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 did it, did it, you did it, I did it, you did it, did it, I did it, I did it, I did it, did it, I did it, I did it, I did it, I did it.